The San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch is next level, Boo. The ball just jumps out of his hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and I'd say every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when he's on the mound.
Fernando Tatis Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
2 away now. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Xander Bogaerts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Yu Darvish. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, he was only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And that one hit to first. Castellanos takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Trey Turner.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. 1 at bat, where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Foul ball. Yo, 1. Right there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Turner climbs in on that right side. And that's fouled off. Turner working through some struggles lately. The 0-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Popped up left side. Bogarts has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1.
Whole lot of views for real. Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. And that is out of play. Wheeler, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. 0-1 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. That hits the dirt. Ball 3. Rips one to right. And there's one away. Wheeler with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That pitch cuts the corner. That's strike 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
So the foul ball makes it 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Hits softly on the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Batting 6th, first baseman Nick Castellanos.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Nick Castellanos. Castellanos with some impressive production lately. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. De La Cruz should have this one. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down.
Ball one.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball, that's it.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Ground ball left side, could be 2 on a Cronenworth. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month.
Ball one.
Out towards right center field. Garcia in position. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 2 hits in the game last night.
Ball one.
This one in the air center field. Marsh under it. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Out to center. Merrill drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ball, down.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish. Phillies go down quietly. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000.
Nope.
And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Rips that one to right. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Machado recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, the batter will be Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
A 4-homer game, Boog. That's just rare power. His name is in a club with guys like Lou Gehrig, Willie Mays, Chuck Klein, and Mike Schmidt. It's pretty nice company to keep.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right side. Stop. Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations. And
diving stop over to first, and they
No, he's
kicked it
out.
out.
great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Out towards right center field. Tatis on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Offense held in check there. We played 4. No score. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air, left field. De La Cruz settles under this one, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fly to left his first time. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Castellanos, in his 13th season, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Left field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Adolis.
Go ahead run on base. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 0 for 1 so far. Now one missed. Down the line, and it's foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. got him swinging for the K.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Yo-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Back here in Philadelphia. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
On the ground at first, and it goes just foul.
Nope, outside.
Strike two.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh on the move to the alley. And there's one down.
Next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. And that blooper falls in, and there goes the perfect game. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Freddie Fermin digs in now. Fermin hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning. Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Pitches in there. 0-2 now. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. This is Phillies baseball on the Show Northeast. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Throw to first in time.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Real Muto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts over to first, and Real Muto is out, and the Phillies are set down.
What's going on with the fucking offense last couple of
inning number 7.
Stinky.
Here's Manny Machado. And there's the ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
To third. Boom. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
On the ground. Fires in time.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman,
Out to short.
Come on.
Bogarts with the throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 2.
Aye. Ball one.
And now 1-2. Slider misses outside. Got him. That's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Aye. No, inside.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Nick Castellanos.
That one's in there. 0-1. That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Ball one.
All right, this is the last inning for Wheels.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, by one. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss at a slider. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Adam also throwing. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman,
Stott, the next to hit, takes outside. Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And now it's 3-2. Brian De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back.
now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Hey!
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here's the throw. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Bunt attempt missed, but it gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Fastball
That's
almost
inside.
got him there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Phillies fans want a strikeout.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
Shit!
Still able to fire
He's
over.
good.
Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a one-run ball game. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy.
Fuck.
Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
One-run game here at the top of the ninth. In the dirt. Inside.
That's
And
inside.
that's ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Laureano swings through it for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Nope,
They'll be
that's a
pitching
ball.
for a double play in this spot.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Outside. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Yeah, now we get it.
And his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The changeup missing, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Missed with a
Inside,
changeup.
ball 3.
Full count now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his back.
I don't know what's going on. I can't hit lately.
Trey Turner now 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Okay, man.
That one not close. Ball 1.
You gotta take your pills.
The Padres trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. He was late there, strike 1.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I heard you saying shit.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
What are you doing around, trucker? You taking your pills? Yeah, we're in a funk.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
Night.
One down, Phillies down a run.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations
We're gonna bring Bryce
they
up.
seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Justin Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
All right.
And now the
Bryce is
run
coming.
on base. To the right side, Cronenworth on to Bogarts. Out, a double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg.
Without a soul.
All